Right, so this is just a quick video about Active Surfactant Matter. I have blanked a lot of this out because it's something I'm selling and I don't want people copying me because that does happen on YouTube quite a lot. But basically, I've seen a lot of people say that they want to calculate active surfactant matter. They're not sure how to do it. They're not sure what percent they should be putting in what products and what charges of surfactants go together and all of that. So this isn't just a calculator, it's a little bit of a cheat sheet that I've made for you. So underneath the blurred out portion here is basically an explanation of what the calculation is, the type of surfactants you can use, the percentage you should be aiming for different types of products. There's a link to my other active surfactant matter video if you just want to learn how to do the calculation. That's actually on YouTube at the moment. And then I've given some example pairings of surfactants to get you started. And then if we click on the other sheet, you get the actual calculator. And I know I've blurred some of this out as well, but what it is you've got the surfactant INCI name at the top here and going all the way down, and I've left space for adding your own as well because there will be some blends available. Then you've got charge, so I'm telling you what charge that surfactant is so that you can easily match them together. And then I've given you information on the function and what it does, basically so you know why you're picking it. Then the ASM value, the active surfactant matter in the actual surfactant. The pH value, pH is important because this can change viscosity, it can change just how the whole product works, so it's good to know the pH range, and this is in a 10% aqueous solution, so realistically it's the pH that you could expect the product to be if you mix that surfactant with some water. And then in here is the inclusion rate. This is the percent that you want to use it in your product. And then in here is the calculation for the total ASM in your product. And how I've done it is the calculation is between the inclusion rate in your product and the ASM in the surfactant. If there's a white box, it means that this is not the same every time. So depending on supplier, the ASM might be different. So I've left it white because all white boxes you can fill in, all grey and green you just leave as is. So you can change the information in these white boxes depending on your supplier's version. So you get the correct active surfactant matter because that is tied into this calculation. So all you do is, based on sort of the information on the following page and what kind of level of surfactant matter you want in your finished product, you kind of have a guess at these numbers in the inclusion column. So let's just say maybe you think, oh, I want to aim for 15% active surfactant matter in my product. So I'm going to try 10% cocamidal propylbutane with, let's go for sodium lauryl sulfate and 20% of that. And you'll see in the total ASM column here, we get 3 and we get 5.4. Now that totals down the bottom here, that's 8.4, that's nowhere near the 15% that we want. So all we do is just go in and adjust. Let's take that up to 25, let's make that 12. We're at 10, so we want to increase this even further. Let's try 13 and 15. Not quite. Try 32, maybe make that 20. You can just adjust how you want. We're nearing it now, so just you keep adjusting until you get the number you want. And of course you don't have to have 2 surfactants, so we could have 20 of that and 12 of that, and maybe go for some cocoa glucoside. Make that 5, get to 11, maybe make that 10. There we go, 14.5. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but you can just tweak these until you get what you want, just bearing in mind the function of them and the charge so that they're compatible. And that's pretty much how you do it. And it saves you a lot of time because it is a bit of a guessing game initially. So if you can guess and then see it's too little or too much and then tweak it on a calculator and it instantly do the calculation for you, I just thought this would make your life a little bit easier. So there you go. And then you can add your own here, and then that calculation is all plugged in for you anyway, so you don't need to do anything but fill in the white boxes. Then at the bottom, I've just included some extras that are nice to have. They're not exactly surfactants, or they're sort of like a different category, but they're nice for adding to those kind of products. And then, of course, you got all this space down here. You can just add your own. And that's it, really. I just created that because I thought it might be useful. It's available on my website now. Go check it out. If you want to learn a bit more about Active Surfactant Matter, you can watch this video here. And I'll see you next time.